Thank you. Filming about to wrap up on Indiana Jones 4, being shot in part in New Haven and West Haven. Film crews have called the Elm City home for the past week or so, giving parts of it a facelift by creating 1950s storefronts. Hundreds of locals have gotten a shot at stardom by being named extras. Well, Mike Franzman, account executive here at WTNH, landed a role as an extra in the film. Last time we talked with him, he was gearing up for his 15 seconds of fame. Well, now your scenes have been shot. You're here to give us the scoop. You can't talk about specifics about the scenes, right?
I'm still under a non-disclosure agreement. Until,
obviously, the movie comes out. But tell us this, was it everything that you expected it would be?
It was. I really did feel like I went back in time for not 15 seconds of fame, but a good 15 hours on our feet in 1950s shoes. That was the big complaint of everybody.
It was a long day, right? What time did you have to get up? How long were you out there?
Had to be there 5:30 a.m. at the Omni Hotel. And they really treated every extra like we were stars. We got makeup, sunscreen, they dressed us, then had to get approved by a costume designer before we got anywhere near a set. They fed us, top to bottom. It was like...
You know, it's interesting because that was the biggest complaint from a lot of the extras there, you were saying, was the shoes, because the costumes were really authentic 1950s. Tell us about the shoes.
Yeah, the shoes were... I had Professor 1950s wingtips very hard. It kind of felt like I was standing on cement all day long. It's like, if I have to go again, I'll buy Dr. Scholl's.
And you played a professor.
Yeah.
And you were out there part of, well, we can't say any specifics, but were you being directed by Spielberg himself?
Indirectly directed. Spielberg would direct, and I can't say his name, but the director would direct his people. They would yell directions into bullhorns, because there were like 100 of us.
Did it give you insight into how a movie is made, especially a major production like this, and how much money goes into it?
Oh, it was unbelievable. The attention to detail is probably what impressed me the most. They ran the scene over and over and over until they got exactly what they wanted. And he would sometimes run up to the scene with a fake lens, just trying to imagine how it would look. It was kind of cool to see that.
And it turned into like, what, 12, 14-hour days?
Easily. And then when it was finally over, I mean, we partied like it was 1949 at the end of,
or 1957 is when the movie was supposed to take place. I know we have some photos of, well, there you go. Was that the 1950 suit they had you?
Yeah, this is, they called us Clark Kent and Lois Lane.
Oh, of course.
But when we went on break, all the fans behind the barricade photographed us, even though we said no photos. And there you have it. This is all on the web right now, I guess. So.
And when will you know if your scene will actually make it in the movie? I guess not until it hits the big screen?
May of 2008. I'll find out with everyone else with my popcorn, I guess. So.
You talk about attention to detail. I mean, they gave you even cigarettes in the old 1950s cigarette cartons.
Yeah, I had an old pack that I didn't even know I had. It was in my pocket, and so I even pretended to smoke for one scene, though I don't condone that, kids. So
no, of course not. Of course, it was just for the movie purpose. Did it give you the acting bug?
It did a little bit. In fact, no photos, please. I thought I said no photos.
Oh, well, it's too late. We've already captured your picture. In fact, it's going to be on our web, too. Mike Franzman, sounds like a lot of fun. I guess we'll have to wait until the movie hits the big screen. And
I would do it again.
You would do it again. Yeah. All right, calling all directors out there, casting agents, he'd do it again. Good talking to you.
Thanks, Sonia.
News Channel 8 at noon. We'll be right back.